Hey guys, so second one 1000 here, and I wanted to talk, and I wrote down this about Uncharted 4, but about the Uncharted series in general. And I wanted to talk, and I wrote down here, make video about how Uncharted series affect your gaming life and how much you will miss it. And I realized how it made me not. It didn't affect. I guess it affected my gaming life, and of course I'll miss it. That's obvious, but I just wanted to talk about, and I know everybody has done one, or maybe it might be the first one. I have no idea. I haven't checked, but for me at least, when it comes to Uncharted, there's a specific scene in Uncharted 2 where you go to this ice cave or whatever. I can't remember what chapter it was in, but you go to this ice cave and you have to. I'll put it in the video. You'll be able to see it, but you have to like navigate this puzzle in this cave, and to me it was just that was the one scene. You would think, oh, it's a train, but no, it was the that for me. Uh, where like there's puzzles, but there was like the gongs of like Tibetan gongs, that is used for their prayers in Tibet, the monks, and so that was the background music, and it was visually just stunning to me, just seeing that wide open expanse and then having to navigate that, and it was the music and the climbing to me is fun, extremely fun. They make it really nice, and it's Naughty Dog. Obviously, it would be, but to me, that part was it for me. That was the part I remember the most out of all three Uncharted, and it's coming out on the 10th. But yeah, so for me, if that was it, that was definitely it. And I remember bringing in somebody who is not a big gamer, and I wanted to show them how amazing it was. And yeah, of course they didn't care, but it was just like it affected me so much that I wanted to share it. And I wish I kind of recorded my reaction when that, but I wasn't really into YouTube then. But yeah, so that was the scene for me. Now and that's what made me go back and play Uncharted 1 and get Uncharted 3. Now, I never kept a PS3. I always got one, and then I would actually trade it in or return it. It's so funny. It's like it was never really valuable unless it was like Blu-ray, for me. But now I have a PS4 and Xbox One. But my point being is, I bought these systems for either Uncharted, or Killzone, or The Last of Us, which is another Naughty Dog game. And I wanted to talk today, like, just Uncharted for me in general made me, like, I know when I get an Uncharted game that there it's gonna be, I'm not gonna be playing a bad game, not at all. I'm gonna be playing a game I'm gonna enjoy every single second of. Of course, there's frustrating moments when you die and stuff. It's annoying or fall off a cliff or whatever. But there's that's the thing. How it changed my life, I guess. You could, well, not change my life, but affect my gaming life, not my normal life. It made me understand, about how Naughty Dog just makes perfect, just wonderful games. I mean, I love Crash Bandicoot. I love all these games that they make, and made me just know that when I get an Uncharted game, when I get a Naughty Dog game, I'm in for a ride. And when I'm getting an Uncharted game, I'm in for adventure, and I'm gonna love it. And that's why I'm so excited for Uncharted 4. It's sad that it is going away. It is sad, and I'm really gonna miss it, simply in the fact that I'm gonna miss more than the game itself and the gameplay. I'm gonna miss the characters. And that was the major thing about Uncharted 4. And I watched the diaries and everything that they made, and it was like, they were talking about how he grew up with them and he got, older and everything. And it's true, he was never, I never noticed that before, that in the first game he was young, and then his second game he was a little bit older, third game a little bit older, and then the fourth game oldest. And I never really noticed that. And when they pointed that out to me, I was like, oh yeah. I never noticed it. And yeah, to me in the game, I'm more than everything, I'm gonna miss the characters. And not Neil Druckmann, god dang it, the other guy, it's Neil Druckmann. You see, the reason why his name is easy to remember is because it's Neil, normal name, but Druckmann is very easy. The other guy who makes these games amazing too. It's the entire team, don't get me wrong, I know this, but it's him. That he was talking, and he was saying that how he got emotional about this, and he was talking about how he was rendering the scene or fixing the scene, and he realized that in the game it would be the last. He would jump, Nathan Drake jump, he said, and grabbed onto that ledge, and that's the last ledge he's gonna grab in the entire game. And he got a little bit emotional, and I'm getting a little bit emotional because that's like that's some heavy shit. It's not like they're gonna be out of their job, it's just that it's the end of an era of, in my opinion, like, see, Tomb Raider is really good, and that could take over the reins of that. Maybe that's why. Maybe they don't want to say it, or maybe they feel like, I think they feel like this is the end for them, for the Uncharted series at least, that they should leave it be, because to be honest, a lot of games have just gone down the wrong path with going to the fourth or fifth, To me, a good example is Call of Duty, but at the same time, I love Call of Duty. I love it now, so I just don't know. But that's what Uncharted is to me. It's the characters, and that's what I realize I'm gonna miss. Drake really, he is a good guy. I remember one scene in Uncharted 3 when Marlo, right? She's the evil woman in it, and she was in quicksand. And he said one thing to her, and he looked like he was ready to go. And then the guy said, "You can't just leave her," because he had a little doubt in his mind even before he was going. And she got swallowed up by quicksand because you have to get rid of the villain, at least for people who I really hated her at that time. But then I realized Nathan Drake wouldn't have left her either way. He just needed a little bit more convincing. But yeah. And that's just like how Nathan Drake is, and all the characters, Sully and his wife, Chloe, I think. No, Chloe's the British one, right? All these people just they make the game so enjoyable for me. Like him and Sully, they're like father and son kind of thing, and then they're cracking jokes and stuff. It make me laugh. It's just two guys just going out, and then Chloe and Cutter also in Uncharted 3 I liked him too. He was actually the guy who was the evil guy in Uncharted 2. I can't remember. What the hell was his name? I'm sorry, I haven't really replayed these. I don't want to because I know the Uncharted 4 is coming. I just don't want to. But he just you can tell it's just a bunch of friends doing it, and Nolan North and all these people who do this voice acting, they are like a family. They keep on saying that, and they have this, you could see even in the videos, like they just, they're playing. That's a very important thing, I think, for any product, from a series to a movie to a game to a product even. It's just a piece of plastic, I don't know, whatever. It's very important that you get along. you know it's extremely important that you get along. And when you get along, and there's two things that happen. You have to get along, and also you have to really be passionate about what you're doing, and everybody has to be doing that. Once that happens, you have a great product. You have a product that shines above all. And it's not because you're doing something evolutionary or something. It's just you care about the product, and you care about what you put out. You care about how people see you and everything, and that's what Uncharted is. It's just, in general, it's like, it feels like the characters in the game feel like family, not to me, but to each other. And it's just nice to witness that and play along with that. And obviously, to me, another major part is just how the game looks. In Naughty Dog, I don't know how they do it, but like, just, well, passion is how they do it. But they like I said, how like in Uncharted 2 there was that one cave puzzle that I was like amazed by, and I showed people outside. That's how for me, I'm a very visual person. To me, sometimes I do just get games for the graphics, simply because I used to be an artistic person, and I appreciate where that comes from. So and here's one other thing. This is a video I'm gonna do later, but I wanted to talk about how like, people don't see games as, like, they see it as games, they see it as a product, and then they rate it as a product, but they don't realize people behind that making that. So my point being is, like, people behind this, and they are very passionate, and I think it's really mean to say something bad about a game if it's not constructive. If it's constructive, of course, yes. If you glitched into a wall, or there was a certain aspect about the enemies that was just unfair, that isn't realistic. Not that it is a realistic game, but like stuff like that, man. And then you're constructive, that's fine. But I understand that there's people behind this, and that's also why I like it too. I love Neil Druckmann and the other guy. I'm sorry, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's very important. It's just his name is not easy to remember, and I'm not good with names. But anyway, I digress. That's what this game is to me. It's a thing about the characters and the people behind it. It's everything compiled together, and the visuals and the settings. Just sometimes, I'm the one who takes screenshots. I take screenshots and I have it as wallpaper on my desktop here. And I'm one of those people, and that's how I do it. And I take pictures of games, and I use the wallpapers. Yeah, it's such a small thing. Oh yeah, they designed this game, but also I replay them, obviously. But I know Uncharted is going to look amazing. Obviously, it's on the PS4. Jesus Christ, of course it is. And we only have, what, 1, 2, 3 days, because I'm going to go and get it at the midnight release. I'm not gonna go and wait there. I don't know. But Uncharted 4. What can I say? I'm gonna miss you, Uncharted. Neil Druckmann and the other guy. I'm so sorry. And the team that made this. And I don't know all of your names because there's so many names. Unless I'm working with you, would I know your names? But thank you so much for this series. You're gonna be gone, obviously. Uncharted 4 is the last one. You never know. That made a lot of money. It's gonna make a lot of money. Business wise, people might say, hey, we want to make another one. But for now, it's gonna be gone. And you instilled in me something about good games and what a good game should be. And you also make me passionate as an artist, and also as a viewer of games, and a person who enjoys games. from story and everything, and just little small little things and environments and everything, like just something to just look over and just be like, oh, I'm just so happy to be a gamer and playing this, you know. And of course I'm gonna miss the characters and everything, but just in general, it's just what a good game should be. And thank you for that, you know. Thank you, Naughty Dog, for that, every one of you. And I will miss Uncharted, but I'll always have it to replay, and it's good memories. So I'll always remember these until the day I die, you know. And I will always replay these. I know I will, for sure. Even if I get the platinum trophy or whatever. And so, Uncharted, I will miss you. Naughty Dog, amazing. And thank you for the Uncharted series and bringing it to us. And I can't wait to play Uncharted 4. See you guys. Thank you.